Hello, dear students. Good morning, everybody. And so today we are going to discuss this motion in a straight line. We are going to continue the chapter. In the last class, we have seen what we have seen is what is speed. Speed is nothing but the distance by time. We have seen, and two types of speed, that is uniform speed and the variable speed. So uniform speed is nothing but the body, if the body is traveling or covering equal distances in equal time, then it is nothing but the uniform speed. And variable speed is nothing but if a body is covering unequal distances in equal interval of time, then it is called as variable speed. Okay, right? So uniform speed and the variable speed. Okay, now let's see average speed. Average speed. So generally we used to take averages in our day-to-day life. Okay, for example, ನೀವು ಬೆಳಗಾಮಿಂದ ಧಾರವಾಡಿಗೆ ಬರತ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. So you are coming from Belgaum to Dharwad, and definitely you cannot come with the uniform speed. Uniform speed ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆಳಗಾಮಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ 100 kilometer per hour. So this is Belgaum. You started your journey with 100 kilometer per hour, and this is Dharwad. Okay, this is Dharwad. Throughout the journey, always all time same speed maintain ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Because somewhere you will get some speed breakers. ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. Okay, somewhere you will get one toll gate, so that time your speed will become 0, and somewhere you will get a very good highway. At that time your speed can be more than 100 kilometer per hour. So generally in day to day our traveling, it is not possible to maintain uniform speed, so the speed will be variable. In this case also, if you are going from Belgaum to Dharwad, then it is not possible to maintain a uniform speed. Okay, so sometimes it can be 100, 120, and sometimes it can be 0, sometimes very slow because there is a lot of traffic, therefore you can travel with a 10 kilometer per hour speed. So it depends on the conditions. Okay, so at that time, if somebody asks you what was your average speed, and generally average speed we use to tell. So if somebody asks you what was your average speed, with which average speed you came from Belgaum to Dharwad, so generally who knows driving, who knows these things will understand this. So if somebody asks you like this, then what will you say? So you will take the average of this, means you will take the average of this. How you will take the average? What we will do, they will calculate the total distance from Belgaum to Dharwad, that is 75 kilometer. Okay, and they will calculate how much time they have taken. Suppose they left Belgaum at 8 o'clock and they reached Dharwad at 10 o'clock. Okay, so they took 2 hours to come from Belgaum to Dharwad. Belgaum ಇಂದ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 2 ತಾಸು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. So the distance is 75 kilometer. So if somebody asks you what was your average speed, then what generally people will do? They will take the ratio of total distance divided by the time taken by them. Okay, total distance is 75 kilometer and they have taken 2 hours time, so therefore it is 2 hours 75 kilometer, right? So if you cut it, 2 ones are 2, so 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 15, 2 5s are 10. So therefore 37.5 kilometer per hour. Okay, so this was the average speed while you are coming. It just means that average speed can be calculated from this general example. So the formula for average speed is nothing but, so average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken. So average speed can be calculated as total, it is the ratio of total distance traveled by the total time taken. Okay, so in this way we used to calculate the average speed. So whenever there is a variable speed means you cannot say exactly what exactly the speed is. Okay, so speed is changing continuously, sometimes it is 0, sometimes it is somewhat. So whenever the speed is changing continuously, then it is nothing but the variable speed. Whenever there is a variable speed, we can calculate average speed for the variable speed. So average speed is nothing but the total distance traveled by the total time taken. Suppose there is a body is going from A to B with uniform speed that is 100 km per hour. Andre body is going from A to B, air in the big quantity with a uniform speed of 100 km per hour. Okay, uniform means here it started from 100 and at each position, ella position nalli the speed will be the same, that is 100 km per hour. At that time directly you can tell the average speed will be equal to uniform speed. So average speed is equal to is nothing but uniform speed here, in this case uniform speed. So whenever the body is traveling with a uniform speed, the average speed is same as that of uniform speed. But whenever the body is traveling with a variable speed, then you have to calculate average speed by using this formula, that is total distance traveled by the total time taken. So this is the concept of average speed. Remember this formula, which is very useful, that is average speed. Now let's see, if a body is traveling distance s1 with speed v1. Okay, a body is traveling distance s1 with speed v1 and distance s2 with speed v2. Okay, a body started its journey. So from A it is started and this distance is s1. A to B distance is s1 and the speed was v1, and again from B to C the distance was s2 and the speed was v2. Okay, at that time if a body is traveling with a speed s1 with speed v1 and s2 with speed v2, at that time how to calculate the average speed? Okay, let's see. We know this speed is equal to from now I will denote speed as v. Speed ಗೆ ನಾ v ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. We know that v is equal to distance as s, distance ಗೆ s ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ, time ಗೆ t ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ, time is t ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. We know that speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, speed is nothing but the distance by time. Okay, so time can be calculated. T is equal to speed by distance by speed. T is equal to s by v. Like that only, if a body is traveling s1 distance with speed v1, then it takes time, that is t is equal to s by v. So t1 is equal to s1 by v1. Okay, a body is traveling s1 distance with speed v1, then time taken by the body is nothing but the s1 by v1. Again here in the second case, if body is traveling s2 distance with v2, then t2 will be equal to s2 by v1. So this is, a body is traveling s1 with v1 speed, s2 with v2 speed in the same direction. Journey is continuing. Now average speed average speed is equal to, we know the total distance traveled by the total time taken. Total distance by total time. This formula we know, total distance by total time. Now let's see the total distance. Total distance ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ? Total distance calculate. Total distance is nothing but S1 is the first distance, S2 is the second distance, so therefore total distance is S1 plus S2. Now total time, okay, total time is nothing but T1 plus T2. See here, T1 is the first time and the T2 is the second time. So T1 plus T2, what is T1 here? S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2, right? Now just substitute here. So total distance is S1 plus S2 divided by total time is S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2. So average speed can be calculated using this formula. Okay, so if a body is traveling S1 distance with the speed V1 and S2 distance with the speed V2, then the average speed can be calculated as S1 plus S2 divided by S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2. Okay, so if you do one problem, you'll understand this. I will give you one problem now. I will take one problem. So problem, a body covers 20 meter with speed of 2 meter per second, and then remaining 50 meter with speed of 5 meter per second, then what is average speed? Okay, this is the question. See here in this question, a body is covering S1 distance with speed V1. Again, then it is covering S2 distance with speed V2. Okay, so finally, if a body is covering S1 distance with speed V1 and S2 distance with speed V2, then we have formula V average. I will write average speeds in this notation. So average speed is equal to S1 plus S2 divided by S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2. So this is the formula. Now just see here from this problem, S1 is nothing but 20 meter, V1 is nothing but, V1 is how much? S1 is 20 meter, V1 is 2 meter per second. Again S2 is equal to 50 meter and V2 is equal to 5 meter per second. So from this data we can calculate the average speed, that is, what is S1? S1 is 20 meter plus S2 is 50 meter divided by 20. S1 is 20 divided by V1 is 2 plus S2 is 50, V2 is 5. Okay, now see, if you calculate it, 2 tens are 20, 5 tens are 50. So finally 50 plus 20 is 70 divided by 10 plus 10 is nothing but 20. This 0 cancel, 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. So finally the answer is 3.5 meter per second. So the average speed will be 3.5 meter per second. So this formula is useful when a body is traveling s1 distance with speed v1 and s2 distance with speed v2, then this formula is very useful. Now let's see one more thing. This is also very important here. So if the body is traveling s1 distance with the speed v1 and s2 with speed v2, then what is our formula? Formula for average speed, V average is equal to how much? S1 plus S2 divided by S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2. So this is our formula. Now suppose if S1 and S2 are equal, if S1 is equal to S2, generally I will take S1 is equal to S2, that is equal to S. If S1 is equal to S2, then how the formula will react? Formula ಏನಾಗು? V average is equal to, I will take S1 is equal to S2, that is equal to S. So I can write S plus S. S1 as S, S2 as S divided by S by V1 plus S by V2. Again, V average speed is equal to S plus S is nothing but 2S divided by, I will take this S outside, so finally into 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2. Okay, right? Now see, this S will cancel out. So finally average speed is equal to 2 by 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2. Right? Again 2 by, so if you do the cross multiplication here, V1 plus V2 divided by V1 V2. Okay? If you take this in the numerator, then finally you will get 2V1 V2 divided by V1 plus V2. So this is the formula to calculate the average speed. Again one more formula we got. This formula is utilized when a body is covering same distance, that is S1 is equal to S2 distance with speed with different speeds, that is V1 and V2. So whenever the body is traveling the same distance with two different speed, then we can use the formula 2V1 V2 divided by V1 plus V2. For this also we will solve one problem. Okay, right, let's see one more problem here. So if you have any doubts, you can comment it, and you can contact my personal number also. By contacting the college, you can get my personal number there. So the problem is, a body covers 10 meter, first 10 meter with speed first 10 meter with speed 5 meter per second, and next 10 meter with speed 4 meter per second, right? Then calculate average speed. Okay, so this is the question, this is the problem. If a body covers first 10 meter with a speed of 5 meter per second and next 10 meter with a speed of 4 meter per second, then we have to calculate the average speed. So finally, looking at the problem, you can tell S1 is equal to, what is S1? 10 meter. Okay, with the speed V1 is equal to 5 meter per second, right? S2 is equal to next 10 meter. Again S2 is equal to 10 meter with the speed V2 is equal to 4 meter per second. Just observe here, S1 and S2 both are equal, that is S1 is equal to S2, that is equal to 10 meter. Okay, when there is S1 is equal to S2, then what we have, which formula you have to use? V average speed is equal to 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. Okay, 2v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. Just calculate it. 2v1 v2, 2 into v1 is 5, v2 is 4 divided by v1 plus v2. 5 plus 4 is nothing but 9. Finally 5 into 4, 20 into 2 is 40 divided by 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 fours are 36, again 4.4. So finally the answer will be 4.4 meter per second. So the average speed will be 4.4 meter per second. Okay. So we have used this formula because here S1 is equal to S2. S1 and S2 both were equal, therefore we have used this formula. Suppose if you don't use this formula, if you use this formula only, that is V average speed is equal to S1 plus S2 divided by S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2, same formula use madidru, we will get the same answer. Let's check here. Okay, check madam, cross check whether this formula is working correct or not. We'll check. I will use this formula and substitute these values. So S1 is 10 meter, so 10 plus 10, S2 is again 10 meter divided by S1 is 10 meter divided by V1 is 5, right, plus again S2 is 10, V2 is 4, right. So just 10 plus 10 is 20 divided by, I will take this 10 outside ತಗೊಂಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ 10 ಕಾಮನ್ ಐತಲ್ರಿ. ಸೊ 1/5 plus 1/4, right. So this 10, this 0 cancel. So finally, so this 0, generally this 0 cancel. So finally how much? 2 divided by 1 into something is that only. So therefore 1/5 plus 1/4. Again, if you do the cross multiplication, what will you get? 2 divided by 4 plus 5 is nothing but 4 into 1 is 4 plus 5 into 1 is 5, that is 4 plus 5 is nothing but 9 divided by 5 into 4 is nothing but 20, 9 by 20. So therefore it is equal to 2 into 20 divided by 9, that is equal to 40 divided by 9. So 9 ones are 9, again same answer, that is 9 fours are 36, 9 fours are 36. So finally 4.4 meter per second. Okay, you will get the same answer here. See, if you use any formula, you will get the same answer, because S1 is equal to S2, then therefore we have to use this formula, that is 2V1 V2 divided by V1 plus V2. Okay, so this is the average speed. So just remember, when they have given the distance S1 with the speed V1 and S2 with the speed V2, then only you have to use this formula. Otherwise, in other cases, you can use some different formulas. Now this formula is true when the body is traveling equal distances with two different speeds, right? Okay, equal distances with two different speeds. So if a body is traveling equal distances with three different speeds, either two different speeds idre ashte this formula will be helpful, right? Now if there are three different speeds, suppose I will tell you like this. So if a body is traveling S1 with V1, S2 with V2, S3 with V3. Okay, a body is traveling S1 distance with the speed V1, S2 distance with the speed V2, and S3 with distance with the speed V3, and S1 is equal to S2 is equal to S3, that is equal to S. Okay, so S1 distance, S1, S2 and S3 are equal. So in this case, a body is traveling equal distances. See, S1, S2, S3 are all are equal. So So body is traveling with equal distances with 3 different speed. In this case, the generally V average speed can be written as 3 V1 V2 V3 divided by V1 V2 plus V2 V3 plus V3 V1. Okay. So this is the formula. When the body is traveling equal distances with 3 different speeds, then the average speed can be calculated by using this formula, that is 3 V1 V2 V3 divided by V3 V1 V1 V2 plus V2 V3 plus V3 V1. So this is the formula to calculate the average speed. I think you got some idea about the average speed, and I think tomorrow we are going to start the concept of velocity, and if possible we will solve some of the problems. So hope you understood this. So thank you everybody, and thank you very much for watching the video, and if you are not understanding anything, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, and in the next lecture, whenever I see your question, in the next lecture only I will explain that doubt. So don't worry about that. Sometimes there will be delay in uploading ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಆಗಬಹುದು. So at that time adjust it, otherwise I am going to clear your doubt, every doubt. So if you have any doubts in this, you can comment it, you can ask me anytime, and better if you take my personal number from the college, Bendre College. From the Bendre College you will get my personal number and you can contact me. And hope you like this video, and thank you everybody, thank you for watching. Hope do well, best of luck, thank you.